is something that was chasing. This guy is excellent. Even though the stats are saying otherwise, this guy is fucking excellent. You can increase his speed, increase his dribbling, and low pass and lofted pass. It's if you want just to have him crossing or something like that, because he is just for that. He cannot be in the attack. He is your winger, and you need to increase crossing and passing and dribbling so he can cut from the side and then cross or finishing and curl so he can finish. That is what he's good for. Meret, excellent starting goalkeeper. You need to increase reflexes and goalkeeping awareness on him and catching, but decent all around. I have better Meret from the Player of the Week. So I would say the Player of the Week merit is slightly better than this one. Zambo Aranguissa, my favorite player from PES 21. He is perfect destroyer. A little bit on speed and acceleration, a rest on defensive, and then you don't need to increase ball control, dribbling, and tight possession because he doesn't need to do that. You can increase his passing a little bit, but speed, acceleration, and defense is something that you increase on him, and increase stamina, and you will have the beast who will stop everyone until very end. Osimhen is good, but I would actually, because of his height, trying to train him as a target man. Even though he doesn't have that passing, but you can increase passing on 70. The rest of it, you will need to increase a little bit on dribbling to have tight possession above 72, something like 75 tight possession. Kicking power, finishing, curl, and jump, and heading. Those are key attributes that you need to increase on him, and you will have a decent player. The problem with track back skill is going to waste his stamina, so you need to increase that as well. But overall, decent player. This guy, personally, I don't like even the featured one, but you need to increase his speed and acceleration. The rest is on defensive, and because he's built up, you need to increase pass, but you don't need to do that because you are not going to waste your defender to go upwards and create something. So I would just increase his speed, acceleration, stamina, and defensive awareness, everything defensive wise. That is how I would do him, especially because he's tall. Di Lorenzo, offensive fullback. You can try to create something more like a lava with him. Ball control, dribbling, and tight possession needs to be something around ballpark 73. Defensive awareness, tackling, aggression, defensive engagement is already good for a fullback. Slightly increase defensive awareness on 79 and everything like that. Speed and acceleration, and low pass and lofted pass. Those are the things that you need to increase on him, and you will have perfect fullback who can play as a right midfielder in 3-5-2 formation as well. Raspadori, I have the normal one, but this guy can be decent. He's deep lying forward as a secondary striker, which I don't know how is positioning in during the game. I need to test it. But he can be center forward as well, and center forward with the deep lying forward is kind of like Benzema. So a little bit of on the ball control and dribbling, something ballpark around 80. Speed and acceleration, kicking power is a must, and finishing, something that you need to do. And low pass 75. If you can manage to squeeze a little bit above that, that would be great. But that is how I would do it. And Zielinski, prototype of whole player. Nerfed all of the stats, but decent starting points. Increasing ball control, dribbling, tight possession, passing, and speed and acceleration is something that you want to do with him. If you have the rest of the levels, do a little bit of finishing, because he has already kicking power, and coming from those sides and in from the holes in the mid, he can be a decent prolific scorer. So I would increase a little bit of finishing on him as well. And he has good skill sets as well, so you will not lose anything from that. Let's do Napoli spins. Honestly, I would like to get Zambo. Di Lorenzo. And maybe Zelensky. What do you think? Let's see. Let's see. And we got the Korean guy. No. No. We did. We did the Georgian guy. Excellent. Okay. Now come Zambo. Now come Zambo. And please come. Merit. Well, I don't need him. Honestly, I don't need him. I have a featured one, which is good. And it's Zambo as well, guys.